I hate
Hello,
all of you.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Tales of the Abyss. So,
We're
what
right
happened?
where we left off last time.
Less time.
And last
but
time
then-
we couldn't find a sieve point, so...
So, let's actually read what we did to refresh of where in the world we are, but I know Annis did I think she... Wait.
Kage is cooing at phosphorescent tarot cards.
Ooh.
They don't really speak to me.
I would love those. Those are so pretty. How much are those?
Tarot cards with foxes would be awesome for me, but okay, continuing
You said
on.
phosphorescent, not phosphorescent.
Foxes. I know.
$79.
I know what I heard, but I also said, but I would love some
$79.
fox.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
That expensive shit.
So
All right.
The approaching evil. As soon as we reached Doth, Tyr's condition suddenly got worse. She says she's okay, but I'm worried.
Nice.
Anna said she'd go and tell Ion, so let's get Tyr to the church.
Oh no.
We made it to Ion's room and set Tyr down on his bed. But Annis wasn't there. Ion's right here. Where'd she go off to? Ion saw Tyr's condition and said that he knew a way to remove the miasma from Tyr's body. But just as he was about to explain it, Annis came running back into the room. She brought news. The miasma had suddenly returned, and the whole city was in a panic. Annis then dragged Ion off, so that's why Tyr suddenly collapsed before. The miasma had affected her. We left Ion's room to find Annis and Ion. We used the phonic glyph to exit Ion's room, and found ourselves surrounded by Legretta and her soldiers. It looked like that was going to be it for us, but then Arietta appeared and saved us for some reason. Apparently Arietta and the rest of the God Generals are at odds regarding Ion. Then we heard something unbelievable. Annis had taken Ion and headed for the Sephiroth, and she was going to force him to read the planet score. The score containing the life of the planet. Just like Yulia's score. Ion's a replica, so he's weak already. If he does that, he'd probably die. Arietta had saved us so we could stop that from happening. We left Arietta to deal with Legretta and headed for the secret passage leading to the Sephiroth. In the secret passage, we saw Mose taking Ion away, and Annis with him, not doing anything. Annis said that her job from the beginning had been to report on Ion to Mose, and left with Mose for the Sephiroth. And the phonic glyph leading to the Sephiroth no longer worked when we reached it. How could Annis betray us? And Ion. Then Guy found a letter held by Annis's Tokunaga. The letter said that there was a way to the Sephiroth from the volcanic shaft in Mount Zaleho. If Annis had really wanted to betray us, she wouldn't have left a letter like that. There must be some reason for what she's done. Let's trust in her and head for Mount Zaleho. When we returned to the church's entrance hall, Arietta and Legretta were no longer there. Tridheim was, and he explained that Arietta had succeeded in fighting off Legretta, but had suffered injuries of her own and collapsed. Then he asked us to find Oliver and Pamela to watch over her, and we realized what had happened. Mose had been using Annis's parents to control her. And it looks like what Annis had said about the miasma returning wasn't just a lie to fool us either. With everything going on, it's hard to keep calm, but first let's go to Mount Zaleho and free Ion, for Annis's and Arietta's sake as well. When we reached the entrance to Doth, we found it blocked off by a suspicious group that was fighting with the townspeople. When we looked closer, we saw Iamon, General Frings, and even Guy's sister Mary. They were replicas, and had been sent by Mose to kill us. We'll have to fight them to get out, but that means killing them. Even knowing that they're replicas, how can we possibly fight them? Then Tyr, as hard as it must have been on her, sang a phonic hymn, and we were able to escape the town. Damn that Mose! Just how mean can he be? We're going to head west from Doth to Mount Zaleho, save Ion, and get Mose! The phone master offers hope. We flew to the top of Mount Zaleho in the Albiore and got off at the top of the volcanic shaft. It's awful hot in here, and the magma comes right up to the ledges we're walking on. We'll have to be careful, but we need to hurry downward. Something really painful happened. To be honest, I'm not in the mood for writing. But this is a truth I have to face, so... When we reached the Sephiroth, Ion was already reading the planet score. I tried to stop him, but it was too late, and he read one final score for me, looking as though he could breathe his last at any moment. But he didn't even care, telling Tyr that since he was going to die anyway, he'd take her miasma with him. So that was how he was going to heal her. He's a replica, so he's made of 7th phonons, and he took advantage of that to draw out Tyr's contaminated 7th phonons, releasing them into the planet storm along with his own. That was what Ion wanted. And yet, Moze, even though he killed Ion by making him read the score, he said that the score Ion read was wrong! I couldn't forgive him. How could he kill Ion just for the sake of the score? Ion had only been alive for 2 years, and Moze threw him away like a discarded tool! Moze swore to bring about the war foretold by the score for the salvation of the world and left. We rescued Annis's parents, who had been held hostage, and headed back to Doth with Annis, depressed over losing Ion. We'll have to tell Arietta what happened. I'm sorry, Ediara. I mean Arietta. I'm sorry, Ion. Arietta flew into a rage when she learned of Ion's death and challenged Annis to a duel. She said that she'd send a mediator to inform Annis of the time and place, and left. Oliver and Pamela tried to comfort Annis, but she ran out of the room. Annis must be blaming herself for Ion's death, thinking she can never forgive herself. We can't leave her alone. We've got to find her. Annis told me that she had been following Moze's orders, keeping watch on Ion, all for her parents' sake. If it was me, I'd probably blame Ion's death on that too, but Annis said that she herself had killed Ion and couldn't stop crying. I felt sorry for her, but I also thought she was really strong. So I gave her the phone stone from the score Ion read on Mount Zalejo, the only thing that Ion left behind. We then decided to head for Belkand, following the score Ion read for me. According to that score, we should find a way there to do something about the miasma. Let's trust in the final score that Ion read. It does go against our trying to get rid of the score, but for now it's the only thing we have to go on. Ion, show us what we need to do. Yes. All that shit is what happened last time.
Yeah, emotional torment, and I think we cried, and yeah!
But before we go to Belkand...
Do we have other things to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like side quest? Why is it? Oh yeah, miasma.
Oh yeah, miasma.
I was like, why is it so dark? Oh yeah, miasma.
Skit. Ion's legacy. So we rejected the score, but now we have to rely on the score Ion read to us?
Ion said to treat the score as one possibility out of many. We aren't being forced to obey it. He wants it to be word for the used for the future and stuff.
Of the world.
He wants it to be used for the future of the world. Not as an unbreakable rule, but as a guide in making decisions.
Ion's score is always accurate. Look, are you saying you don't trust it? Or you don't want to trust it?
No, I'm not. I know it's accurate. That's why I'm following it. But if this does succeed, you may be tempted to follow the score again in the future, right? How long can we go on saying just this once before it becomes a habit?
So you're going to ignore Ion's score? Please, you can't do that!
I won't. I'm just frustrated with this gap between ideals and reality. Oh, there was a save point right here the whole time. With
God fucking damn it.
With no cutscenes in between. Skit. 2 different people.
Arietta was truly fond of Ion, wasn't she? As was Annis. The two of them were thinking of different ions.
Ion was a replica, after all. The Ion that Arietta liked is long gone.
How sad that those misunderstandings have led to a duel.
The same thing could easily have happened with Luke and Ash. Talia and Tyr, huh? Yeah, could have. I know it is my doing, but Fomicry truly is an unethical technology. So, we are going to head for Ketterberg.
Woo.
And we are going to go to that mansion that we poured 200,000 gold into building.
That's a lot of...
I've been waiting for you. It's finally finished. Glad to hear it.
Well, how did it turn out?
We used the floors of the mansion as they already were and turned it into a maze. A maze? But not just any maze. You'll see when you try it out. Ask the clerk for details. Just like I promised, you get in free. A maze, huh? After calling those craftsmen to work on it, I'm sure it's more than just a maze. What do you want to do? It'd be a shame to leave without trying it. Let's check it out.
Yes, it looks like it could be fun. Let's go.
Everything okay?
Yes, just checking what we have to do. We need to play as Natalia. Katori.
Greetings and welcome. It's finally complete. The amazing, unparalleled Labyrinth Mansion. Since this is your first time, I'll give you a brief explanation. Inside is a maze divided into 5 floors. If you reach the ladder to the next floor within the time limit, you clear that floor. You can continue on to the top floor immediately or stop at that point. In addition to the maze itself, a variety of tricks and traps will stand in your way, so you'll have to rise to the challenge. The game ends if you run out of time, your strength reaches 0, or you get caught in a trap. The high score for each floor is recorded, so do your best. That ends the explanation. Would you like to play now, producer? What? No, okay, who's going to challenge the maze?
Natalia.
If you want to stop midway through, just press start. Good luck!
So yeah, now I have to clear these 5 floors of the maze.
Do you have a time limit?
Yes, 5 minutes.
Yay.
Apparently some of these enemies are special enemies. And some of them aren't.
Kayla, don't choke.
Don't choke, dog. Whoops! Ah!
No!
Trapdoor. Wait, what? The game just ends if you... Oh my... Oh, okay. I'm annoyed.
That is annoying.
We'll be here a while.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. The trapdoors. The trapdoor floors are colored a little bit differently. Great. Nobody let me run into any trapdoors. I'm not even going to bother going for a high score. All I need to do is clear this maze.
That one just sat there.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely a trapdoor. How do I get up there? Nope, not this way. Ow.
Sorry.
That wasn't your fault, that was me.
Oh, you said ow as I shifted.
I'm sorry.
I thought I hit you or something.
You did no such thing. Okay, keep your eye on the path. What the f... How the fuck do you get in there? It's completely walled off. Oh, that wasn't a trapdoor, it was just a randomly differently colored panel.
It's just to fuck with you.
Yep, totally not fair.
Careful. So you have to go slow over those.
I am going slow over the spiky pits.
Yay. You need it.
Alright, 10 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Door. Keep going this way. Fire. Trap door. Ah! And we're out. Done with that one. Okay, there's the exit. That looks like a trapdoor. Look for another way. Nope, not this way. Well, I think we're out of ways. Not a trapdoor. That one was a spring platform. Nope, that's the dead end. Thought I could just zip around the corner and shoot that one. And hey, let's try maybe this. Yes. Damn it. Damn it.
Do it!
These controls, I'm telling you. Alright, one floor left. Let us hope I don't die to a trapdoor after coming this far. Ah! These controls, I'm telling you. The game is lagging. The 3DS does not like rendering this many things on screen at once.
Nope.
So is this a spring platform? No, that's just a weird platform. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, it's a switch that you have to hover in the air and press with Mew wings.
They look like sheep.
I don't know what they are.
They're the sheep from Catherine.
Run, Natalia, you'll get eaten by a monster.
The monster that she created.
Hey, I see the exit?
I see a person.
Unless it's a person who got lost.
I will laugh.
It's another member of the dream. No, wait, he's not a sheep.
Do, 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 do.
Getting warmer. Almost there. Clear.
Yay!
You made it all the way here, little lady?
Yes? Is that a problem?
Nothing of the sort. I was merely impressed.
But of course, this was no challenge for me. It was so easy I found myself yawning.
You're amazing, Natalia.
I tell you, I'm truly impressed.
You should try a little harder yourself.
Yeah, I'll build something even better next time. Something funny?
I just immediately thought of a certain David Bowie labyrinth print.
Goblin King, take this child away from me.
Katari.
Wow, you finished it completely. Next up is to aim for the fastest record. I hope you'll come play along again. What? I read that sentence completely wrong. Take this prize in recognition of your achievement. We got toast!
We learned.
God fucking damn it!
We learned how to make toast. Step 1. Put the bread in the toaster.
This is a medieval universe. Step 1. Put the bread on the frying pan.
Step 2, butter it. Step 3, turn on the fucking heat by fire.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like making grilled cheese is how you would make toast in like medieval ages.
Yes.
Welcome to Megala Frederica Spa. Do you have your membership passes? Oh my! You were invited by Emperor Peony himself. My apologies. His Majesty gave us swimsuits for you to wear at the spa. We'll place them in the changing room, so please make use of them.
You wear swimsuits at a spa, huh?
Emperor Peony even got swimsuits for us. He's so nice.
His motive is obvious.
Aw, come on now. Let's go!
Here we go.
Guess I'm the first one here.
It's so cute. What's with that towel, Luke?
What? There was a towel, so I used it. You got a problem with that?
Your fashion sense really sucks sometimes.
Towel boy.
The fat guy.
Hey, Annis, you look cute.
Yeah, Guy complimented me. Luke could learn a thing or two from you.
Gee, sorry. Wow, you're so cute, Annis. I thought for sure you were someone's lost child.
Stop treating me like a kid.
Not a kid. Whoa, think that's a flashy enough outfit, Natalia?
Well, I don't need to hear that from you. And besides, Emperor Peony is the one who chose this.
Tropical butterfly. Don't worry about what Luke says. You have an alluring charm, so a swimsuit like that is perfect for you.
My, you always know just what to say. Yours suits you well too, Guy.
This is a sea rescue swimsuit. His Majesty must have remembered my specialty.
Aquatic ape?
Ooh.
Huh. I thought His Majesty would have had a more daring swimsuit for you, Tyr.
It was too daring. I didn't have the courage to wear it. So I rented this spa swimsuit.
Rental beauty. What kind of swimsuit was it? You're drooling, you two.
Huh? How come you're wearing a bathrobe, Colonel?
You all were taking so long, I went ahead and enjoyed the spa by myself. I'm going to take a break now. That was fast! And man, that outfit. It suits you so perfectly, I can't even think of anything to say. Resort King. And we are going to cut this episode off right here.
Yep. So we'll see you in the next episode. Janet!
Bye.
Hey guys, do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video. A huge thank you to Kyle Sheridan for donating and helping to keep our show going.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Voice Act Tales of the Abyss. If you want to watch the last episode, click the box on the left. Or if you want to listen to our fantasy journey of Dungeons & Dragons from our show called Saving Throw, then I suggest clicking the box on the right. So again, thanks for watching and see you next time. Janet?